Minnows, unlike dolphins, tend to spend around 100 to 1,000 per month. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Jay, you can't post links unless you're subscribed. Let me take a look, though. Gacha fish chart. Okay, I'm looking at the link now. Okay, right here. Yes, this is exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. Let me show the screen. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Because you guys need to know this shit, okay? It's dangerous, okay? I'm spreading awareness. I'm spreading the awareness for the gacha addictions that you guys might not know you have. It says gacha fish chart. A free-to-play or a plankton spends nothing, a true champion, which is what we all aspire to be. Minnows buys little, about $1, 99 cents to $1 a pack are a must, and occasionally $5 a month, which is fine. Like, honestly, if you're spending single digits a month on video games or gachas, you don't have a problem. That's fine if you want to support a game, right? A goldfish would be anyone who spends about $5 to $10 a month. Now this also isn't too bad. I would say $10 a month is like not an addiction, not a problem at all. Like this is literally a subscription, right? This is literally Netflix is like what, $8? Wait, actually, I think they made it 12 right now, right? Why you did that? What happened? What did I do? Swordfish spends a little more than a goldfish, but not enough to be a dolphin. Around $10 to $50 a month. $10 to $50 a month. Okay, let's look at this. So maximum $50 a month. What's this link? It's the gacha fish chart. I'm trying to spread awareness of the gacha addictions that people don't realize they don't have. They don't have it, but they actually do. So let's do the quick math, okay? Let's say you're spending $50 a month, so that just basically times 12. So $600 a year on a mobile game. The average person makes like what, 30 to 50,000 a year? So let's say 30,000 divided by, was it 600 I said? 30,000, is this the correct math? I forget. Man, it's been so long since I've done this math. What's the rule for percentage again when you're trying to find percentages? It's been so long since I have to do this. I believe it's 30,000 divided by 600, and then we like multiply something. Oh, it's 600 divided by 30,000 times 100. So 600 divided by 30,000 equals multiplied by 100. Okay, so that's 2%. Would you guys say spending 2% of your yearly income on gacha games is an addiction? So that's $50 a month. $50 a month would equal roughly about 2% of your income a year. I think some people would say no. I don't think that's an addiction. But let's go to the next one. Dolphin. You spend 50 to 100. So $100 a month, I'd say that's probably getting bad. Once it gets to the triple digits a month, I think that's where people start to have problems. So being a dolphin, I don't think is a good thing. If you're spending $100 a month, again, let's do the same thing. Okay. Let's say you're the average person who works like a minimum wage job. Let's say $15. Minimum wage is like what? 35,000 a year, right? Around there. So 100 times 12. That's $1,200. $1,200 divided by 35,000 multiplied by 100. That is 3.4% of your total income. 3.4% doesn't sound like a lot. But that's $1,200 a year, $100 a month you're spending on just gachas. Remember, this isn't other video games. This is everyone who plays a gacha, they also play other video games. No one just plays one gacha and that's it. It's always like a gacha and then a game on the computer, or a gacha and then a game on the PS5 or Xbox or whatever. So you're also spending what? Buying new games that are like $80, man. I just did this Cyframe user dirty as fuck. Good. Fuck Cyframe. So I'd say once you start getting to Dolphin, that's not good, bro. Whales Definitely don't be a whale. Spends regularly will comfortably drop well over 500 a month. That's an addiction. That is straight up an addiction. Once you start to hit whale, you're addicted. Dolphin is cutting it close. Dolphin is cutting it close. You could still be addicted as a dolphin, but bro, once you hit whale, like you're addicted. You need to have a Chris Hansen, sit yourself down in the fucking corner and have a chat, okay? And talk to yourself and saying, what the fuck are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? Leviathan spends freely without constraint. 1,000 to 5,000 a month. This is triggering my PTSD, bro. Cthulhu basically funds the entire goddamn game. That's funny. Basically funds the entire goddamn game. This is by the user bloomi on Reddit. Husbando Gacha Guru. Is that like the group it's called? That's crazy. Caliber Knight and Legacy the Duelist that kept summoning Doom every turn. Negate his... Oh yeah, that's also a mandatory negate, right? So yeah, that's crazy, man. You don't want to be a whale. Whatever game you play, you do not want to be a whale. It's every gacha games company. Not even gacha. You just outed yourself with the PTSD comments. I mean, this sounds familiar. I'm not going to give an exact range, but this sounds familiar. I'm not going to confirm or deny. But yeah. Okay, so if you're anywhere from free-to-play to a swordfish, I don't think you have anything to worry about. You're fine. Once you start hitting dolphin, you need to sit yourself down and like be honest. Do I have an addiction? If you say no, okay, whatever, you're fine. But once you for sure hit whale, you got a problem. If you're a whale playing any gacha game, you need to stop fucking playing that game. That's a problem, man. Fucking $500 a month. That's fucking groceries, man. That's bills that you need to pay. But again, if you have money, who gives a fuck? If you can afford it, I guess it's not a problem if you can afford it, right? If you're making fucking $5,000 a month, right? Which is, I guess that's rich, right? Because 3,000, I think 2,000 to 3,000 a month is pretty well off for like the average person. So 5,000 a month, for example, like yeah, if you're rich, if you're making a lot of money, then it doesn't really matter how much money you spend, because it's all about what you can afford, right? And what you can live with. Didn't you know TCG stood for Total Crash Grab? It's like 2,000 to get a maxed out character with their weapon, and then that's just one character, and then you gotta get more characters. But yeah, man, a lot of people don't realize. Oh, I'm still signed in as CityBoyZee? Oh, that's crazy. CityBoyZee on Reddit. Games be mad hungry for the money these days. Yeah, man. Every game has like microtransactions and battle passes. It's so annoying. Netflix is $800 a month here. Best plan. Disney is $19 a year. Oh, $19 a year best plan, which I 19 a year? That sounds really cheap though. 19 divided by 12. Wait. That can't be right. Do you mean a month? 19 a month? Because $19 a year is $1.58 a month, which does not add up. In India? So, do you mean a year or a month? Gambling is basically standard practice in all games now. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's literally fucking scummy. Like, it's fucking evil. Like, you're literally preying on victims to fund your stupid little fucking game. I don't play Blizzard games anymore because of how bad their quality is lately. Yeah, they kind of fucked up Diablo, right? And they gaslight gamers into saying it's free. A game, we need microtransactions to survive, yet they make insane profits. Well, I mean, to an extent, yeah. Like, if you make a free-to-play game, you are spending a shit ton of money. And you do need to make profits. But at that point, you are making a shit ton of money to where, you could at least, help out a player or two, with some maybe cheaper prices at that point, right? Because games will do that, right? They'll release day one free to play, Which at that point, yeah, okay, they need to make money, right? But at a certain point, these games, they never change their pricing. A game like Raid Shadow Legends, for example, which is probably the #1 most disgusting game when it comes to monetization. Absolutely fucking disgusting. I can't even begin to explain how bad Plarium, the company that runs Raid Shadow Legends, is just a downright piece of shit, scummy company, and I fucking hate them for life. And there's nothing they can do that will ever make me change my mind. They're fucking horrible. Coming from a guy who played Raid Shadow Legends for 2 fucking years, okay? Like, holy shit, these guys are bad. These guys fucking suck. They're worse than Konami, and that's saying a lot. They're worse than Konami. Straight up. This is for mobile games or just games in general. Mostly mobile, but this still applies to, you know, normal games. How is he talking about drama? Worse than Konami? Yeah. Now, telling that to a Yu-Gi-Oh player, that should tell you guys how bad Raid Shadow Legends is. You think it's a coincidence that you guys see this game fucking everywhere? That it's been how many years and there's still ads playing on YouTube every single fucking day? It's not a coincidence, man. They're making bank because of how scummy they are. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Valorant is prime example. Prices increasing. I don't play Valorant, but that's fucking bullshit. Okay? Valorant is one of the most popular games in the world. They do not need to increase their pricing. They make dirty money, but sold their souls to do it. Yeah, devs gotta feed their families. The issue isn't the devs, it's the people who tell the devs what to do. The corporate greed that determines so much. Yeah, they will. Like I said, these companies are hoping you sell your house. They're hoping you ruin your marriage. That you take out another mortgage for their games. Because they don't give a shit how they're getting your money. They'll get your money. And one of the prime examples, okay, of Raid Shadow Legends, bro, they're so fucking scummy. I don't remember how many times they've done this, but I think they've done it at least once or twice. Is their release 10 times rate of getting a certain character. They're gonna be like, yo, this character that everybody wants, you have a 10 times chance of getting this guy. So everybody, you know, this is like a top tier S plus unit, okay? So after you spend all your money, a couple months later, maybe a month or two, they fucking nerf the guy, or they release someone new who makes it so that there's someone better than the guy you spent like thousands for. It's fucking disgusting, man. Absolutely fucking disgusting, man. They'll actually nerf the guy that you spent thousands on, man. Some people spend like hundreds of thousands to get this guy. And they'll do that stuff knowing full well they have other characters planned for the future that are gonna like make this guy not as good. Like he won't be the best guy in that department anymore. My girlfriend asks if you got a chart for time spent instead of funds. Time spent? I'm sure we could find that easily, but just take a look. Okay, because these games, any game that kind of like runs with this chart is mobile gacha. And they need you to grind. Their games are grindy, and they need you to grind hours on end. So let's take a day. I'll use me for example. A free-to-play, you're probably playing less than an hour every day. So this Plankton would be like a less than an hour. Minnow would be anywhere from an hour to 2. Goldfish would be probably an hour to 3. Swordfish would be an hour to 4. Dolphin would be an hour to 5 hours every day. Whale would be an hour to like... Honestly, I would say it jumps from 1 to 6 hours from dolphin to 1 to 8 hours for whale. So as soon as you hit whale, it's a full-time job. I think that's fair to say. Once you hit a whale, it's basically a full-time job that you're paying them. You're not getting paid. You're not getting shit. It's a full-time job once you reach whale, okay? I think that should tell you everything you need to know. The fact that it's like a full-time job, bro. Again, going back to Raid Shadow Legends, whenever there would be an event, right? They'd release a free unit, okay? They release a free unit. But in order to get it, you got to complete these events. And these fucking events would always be at the worst times where a regular person who works a job can't do it. It's almost impossible. Like, you'd have to be playing on your break. You'd probably have to be secretly playing while at work when no one's watching. And as soon as you get home, you have to fucking grind in order to finish the event on time. And honestly, the only reason why I finished most of these was because of COVID, okay? No one was working. It's disgusting, okay? So once you hit whale, it's honestly 8 hours plus every single day. It's like, it's a full fucking job. It's a full-time job. You're probably losing sleep. You're probably not getting 7 hours minimum of sleep once you hit whale. I need to link this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to search up Notepad. Because I think I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of this. I think this rant made a good YouTube clip for my main YouTube channel that I never fucking post on. There's my gaming channel and then my main channel where like I will post like rants like this and stuff. It's been a while since I had a clip. Hopefully I'm not too lazy to edit it. So this is the Gacha fish chart. But yeah, does the time frame make sense? Gacha fish charts. So plankton is about an hour or less. Minnow is an hour to 2. Goldfish hour to 3. Swordfish hour to 4 every day. Dolphin would be hour to 6, and then whale is anything above that full time. Did Blizzard fuck up Diablo 4 with microtransactions? I've been watching a lot of Asmongold, and he says basically yeah. I watch Asmongold almost every day, and he's always complaining about Diablo 4. So let me save this. File save as. YouTube vids, and we'll say links. Make a new folder. Links. But yeah, hopefully some of you guys can use this as a learning lesson. If you're anywhere from plankton to swordfish, if you're working an average full-time job, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Dolphin, maybe. You'd have to ask yourself. But definitely, whale and above, you have a problem. Stop playing that fucking game. It's not worth it. I don't support sketchy businesses. That's random, but that's good. Good advice. Good advice. Do I have to get rid of that symbol? Yeah, there we go. It definitely does. So with Master Duel, I'm a swordfish / dolphin. So you spend anywhere from 50 or anywhere from 10 to 100 a month. And all my time playing Master Duel, it's been out for almost 2 years now, right? No. It's been out for a year and like a couple months. It came out, I think, February. So about a month and a half, a year and a half. I've spent probably $100. So that would be, I think, goldfish around there. Like the cash grabbing game companies, if the prices are reasonable. No, not funds. I'm free to play. I'm referring to a time equivalent. Oh, okay. But no prices are reasonable these days. And the worst part is you still got to worry about inflation. Like, not only gaming, right? If you're a gamer, and then the fucking inflation, which is bullshit, by the way. Inflation is just a way for companies to steal more pennies out of your fucking pants. Okay? The perfect example is my city. Minimum wage went up. I work at Wendy's. So, you know what Wendy's did? They fucking upped their prices. Inflation does nothing then. Inflation is just a fancy word at that point. It doesn't do anything. We get paid more, but then they're taking more money. So, what's the point of inflation? I mean, what's the point of the minimum wage going up? It doesn't fucking do anything then. But, you know what I say? You know what I say to that? Stop fucking going to those restaurants. It's gonna suck, but stop. I try my best not to anymore. Cause, like, honestly, if I don't give a shit if my favorite burger, the Junior Chicken, costs $10, I'm just never gonna fucking buy it again. A lot of people can't say the same. A lot of people, they're gonna spend $10 for a Junior Chicken. If a Junior Chicken gets too expensive, I'm just never gonna buy it again. But a lot of normal people can't do that. So, like, when you play TCG, it also takes time on Market Watch. Wait, I don't understand. Also, like, when you play TCG, it also took time on Market Watch. What do you mean by Market Watch? Corporate greed fucks up all minimum wage increases. I boycott all fast foods now. I honestly don't think there needs to be minimum wage. Needs to be a maximum wage. Or fuck, man. We live in a fucked up world. Because you said you were checking card prices. Wait, what? I said that? I don't think I said that. But what's your point, though? I don't think I mentioned anything about specific card prices. There's a minimum, so why not maximum? Anything over a certain amount would be pure taxes, so there would be no benefit to be greedy. Yeah, but unfortunately, the world is run by people, human beings. Human beings are flawed creatures. They're not perfect, and we're pieces of shit. The basic human being is a piece of shit. Like, I guarantee you, monkeys could run a better fucking society than us. Like, if monkeys had the brains and humans had fucking peanut brains, monkeys would do it better than us. They wouldn't overcomplicate anything. I'm a piece of shit on God. Monkeys do have a better society. Bro, you give a monkey a gun, it'll probably treat that gun better than a fucking human being. Most human beings. But we're getting off topic. I'm between dolphin and whale and Mashdol on one account and plankton on the other. You got 2 accounts. Dolphin and whale. Oh, that's not good. You need to sit down and talk to yourself. Is it worth it at this point? Because honestly, I'm basically free to play. The money I've said I spent on Master Duel, that was literally all within the span of like 2 months, like 2 months ago. So like I played Master Duel for free for a whole year, and then like up until like 2 to 3 months ago, I spent money on the game, just because like I'm streaming it and I want to make new decks for people. But then I realized, yeah, fuck that shit. I'm not doing that again. It's a dopamine rush. Yeah, I know how you feel. That's how they get you with the gacha games. I know the feeling, man. It feels so fucking good. It feels so fucking good, dude. It feels so good when you spent money on a pack and then you use your crystals to get monsters, and you're hoping like, okay, this is the one. This is the guy. This is the S tier unit. Is gonna change my whole account. After I get him, I won't have to spend any more money. And then even when sometimes you do get that guy, you still spend money. Like, it's happened to me. Like, there's some times where like I got like S tier plus units, and I'm like, shit, that's crazy good. But there's always another one. There's like hundreds of monsters, right? Hundreds of cards. There's always another one. So you're always back in the same position. Especially when they nerf and power creep monsters. It sucks. You gotta have mastery over your emotions when it comes to spending money on games. It also helps when you're a logical person like me, and you realize you don't have a lot of money. It helps you not spend. Well, at least now. Like before, I had a problem. But that's also because I had a full-time job. So I could also spend. But I was still spending way more than I should have. Imagine spending mad money on a meta TCG deck and then it gets nerfed. I mean, that literally happens almost every fucking 4 months, right? In Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, man. Well, I think that's my rant. I think that was a good, like, what, 30 plus minutes? It's almost, I got 12 more minutes before I have to end stream, so I guess we'll just, we'll finish some boomer duels. This was a good link. Thank you, Jay, for the link. We'll go back to the boomer duels now. I think I said everything I need to say. Let me see who's next on the list. Who did I think I dueled Hatter, right? So Prince is next. Are you still here, Prince? And then it's Alolo. Like, even when I was working for Uber, not Uber, I was making bank, I still wouldn't give these businesses my money. Wait, you were making bank on Uber? Wait, not driving, but like something else Uber related? Is Prince and Lolo still here? You're in a match? That's okay. Let's see if Hatter. Uber drivers where I live make about 1,000 a week. Jesus Christ, dude. Where do you live? New York City? Because like everybody needs cabs there. I've seen up to 1,500. That's crazy good, man. That's really good. Like, I wasn't making that much money until I worked like a fucking factory job. Like in a fucking warehouse.